video, make sure you have your phone out and your app store ready, because I'm going to be telling you guys a few of my favorite apps that I used my past year that I think that all college students should definitely have on their phone. So starting with the first two, I haven't used these yet, but I do plan on using them this year. And the first one is My Study Life. I will put like the icons up somewhere up here just so you guys can put a face to a name. And this app is basically where you can put your schedule in it and, you know, just have due dates on exams or just certain assignments and stuff like that. So basically it's like a digital agenda. And I don't know about you guys, but I remember I purchased this agenda at the beginning of the year. I used it for maybe 2 weeks and it became a decoration on my desk. Like I don't know, like I just can't really get with the whole agenda thing. You know, even when I used to buy these cute little planners, I will never ever use them but like maybe 1 or 2 weeks. So I'm just really technology driven, and it's just fun to have it. I cannot talk. It's just fun to have it on your mobile device, and the fact that it can send you alerts makes it easy as well. And then I have this other app called the Homework app. Essentially it's the same thing as the one I just talked about. The cool thing on this is it looks a little bit more modern, and it has a cool feature where you can put your professor's phone number and email. So basically it just has a little contact tab. That's the only thing different on this app. But again, you can schedule things on the little calendar and any homework assignments, tests due, all that stuff. And then the next app is called Quizlets. I'm sure everyone is familiar with Quizlets. Quizlet is basically a digital flashcard app or website, because they do have a website, but it is convenient to have it on your phone. I remember using this for my Spanish class. Whenever I would be in the library or waiting for a professor to come into class, I would go over the little flashcards that's on my app. So very cool and convenient. You definitely should have that on your phone. The next two apps I want to talk about is called Google Docs and Google Drive. If you are not typing on Google Docs, what are you doing? Like, Google Docs has saved me in so many ways, and the cool feature that's on there is as you're typing, it's saving for you. So I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with that, but it's just the fact that if you're not a college student and you haven't heard of it, please go ahead and get it, because it just saves you in general. So I type all my essays and everything on there, and you can also save that file from Google Docs. Now Google Drive is where you could just save multiple things. So anything from Google Docs, Google Photos, any downloaded files, you can save it on there. It's kind of like a storage space unit for anything computer related. So it's really cool to have that. Definitely have both of those on your phone. And the reason I say that is because I've been in class where I was waiting for the professor, or just, you know, just sitting there. You can be typing or doing some homework on Google Drive. So definitely keep that on your phone. The next app is called Outlook, which is basically the Microsoft version of email. I know that every college student will be issued their own school email address, and as a college student you definitely should be checking your school email every single day. There are so many opportunities that go through the school email address, and also your professors will probably be contacting you through that, especially telling you when there's no class or they're going to be running late. You don't want to be that person who goes to class and didn't realize that class was canceled when you really could have been in the bed. So definitely check your school email address, and it's just convenient to have it on your phone rather than just checking it on your computer. I'm not really sure how every college is set up, but I'm pretty sure it'll be your school@edu. So that's your school email address. The next app is called Blackboard. I'm not really sure if every school uses Blackboard, but I go to Florida A&M University, and I know Florida State uses it as well. Basically it's like the online portion or portal of your class. Like each class will have its own little portion on Blackboard, and a lot of times professors will be like, okay, we're gonna have a discussion post today. I want you to make your own post and then reply to 2 other people. That goes through Blackboard. And then a lot of times they want you to turn in your assignments through Blackboard. So again, if you have Google Docs, you can literally take that file and go turn it in on Blackboard. So again, it's just the digital pathway of you and the professor through Blackboard. And then the other app I have is called Scanner for Me. Any scanner app will do, but the reason I think you guys should definitely have a scanner app, whenever you get anything in writing or just any important documents, you definitely want to scan them. You want to have your hard copy in a file file in your room or anything. I made a separate video on the things that you should have as school supplies, but I was talking about a expandable file little compartment to just keep all your written documents. You want to scan those too, just in case you lose those. You'll have a backup digital form. And sometimes, you know, professors make mistakes. I will scan any assignments that have been passed back that were graded and stuff like that. Keep that on file. And then that's why you want to have Google Drives as well, because you can save that same picture and put it in Drives, save it under whatever name you need to save it under, and boom, you have it. So it's great to have that on your mobile device so you can pull it up at any time. The next app that I literally rave about, y'all, I've talked about it in both of my dorm halls, and it is UniDays. UniDays is an app specializing in coupon codes for college students. When you sign up for this, you want to use your school email address because that's their only way to confirm that you are enrolled in the university. I haven't seen where you can use any of these coupon codes in store, so I do know these are mostly online codes only, but they have multiple tabs as far as like fashion, health and fitness, beauty, lifestyle, food, and technology. To give you guys an example, I shop online all the time, especially for clothes. Let's see, and Adidas has 20% off when you use the UniDays app. I know Boohoo usually has 50% off. Nasty Gal has 60% off right now. Puma has 20% off. And this just, you know, it updates all the time, so there's always just deals going on. Like, who doesn't like to save money? You guys should definitely get this app. This was the app I talked about in my dorm hall because Bed Bath & Beyond used to have an app on, I mean not an app, but a coupon code on here, and I was like saving a lot of money on a lot of things that I was purchasing. So that's really cool to have that app. And then the next app is called Retail Me Not. You do not have to be a college student for this. This is literally for like anybody, so tell your mom. This again is with coupon codes. Now this one has them for in-store and online. It does tell you if you can use them for both. And this does have different tabs as well. So like food, clothing, technology, you name it, they have it on here. And the cool feature on this app is if you're at the mall or a shopping plaza, if you have your location on, it'll tell you the certain stores in that area that are having sales. So that's really cool to have this app, especially when I was going off campus. I was saving a lot of money by always checking before I got up to that counter to check out, seeing if there were any coupon codes. So definitely look into that. The next app is called Cash App. You guys definitely want to have a mobile banking type app, whether it's Zelle or Cash App. Cash App, I say, is great for purposes of like distributing money. Like that leads me on to talk about Uber and Lyft. And the reason I say you want to have Cash App because, for example, whenever I would go out with my friends, you shouldn't be taking Lyft or Uber by yourself. Usually you'll go with a group, so I will always be the person to like order the Lyft or Uber. And let's say the Lyft or Uber was like $7.48. I would divide that by 4 passengers, and then however much that is, probably like $1.80 something. The other 3 people send me that, so we all pay our fair share of that ride. And we do that going to the place and coming back. I always do that. It's just really great to have Cash App. Your parents can be on Cash App too. If your parents need to Cash App you something immediately, you can just do it through Cash App. Zelle is more like for larger banks like SunTrust, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, but Cash App can connect to all of those banks as well. But Cash App is just essential for college students, period. Like, it's just, you know, fast transfers and stuff. Lyft and Uber, you definitely need to have those apps because if you're going off campus, and most schools don't allow you to have your car your freshman year anyway. So that was my only way of getting around this past year, but now I'm gonna have my car. Thank you. The next 3 apps I want to talk about is Uber Eats, Bite Squad, and Grubhub, and those are food servicing apps where they deliver to you. Now the cool thing about Uber Eats that I really liked was the fact that it tells you when your food is being prepared, it's been picked up, and it's being delivered. So you have that estimated time arrival, all that stuff. It literally calculates that. I absolutely love that because I remember me and my friend Aaliyah would be in the library and we would be like, okay, you know, let's order us some takeout food. So we would order like some Panda Express, and it will tell us the estimated time, so we gotta like get back to our room by that time so the food, you know, will be there when we're there. But yeah, it's just a really cool feature. And Grubhub and Bite Squad is the exact same thing. you just have a variety of restaurants. Like if a restaurant is not available on Uber Eats, it could be available on Bite Squad or Grubhub. So definitely, if you are not the person who eats all the time on campus, because I know I didn't, I was always eating off campus, you're gonna want to have those apps because they definitely come in handy. I believe when you like first sign up or use it the first time, they give you like $5 off, or I don't know if it's still $5 off, but they give you some money off. So as a college student, go ahead and download that. But that's pretty much all the apps that were like essential for my freshman year of college that you guys should definitely go ahead and download on your phone. And that is pretty much it. If you have any other college apps that you guys suggest, go ahead and put that in the comment section below so we can all be great. And I will talk to you guys in another video.